Hey, what's up, y'all? What's poppin'? What's cracking? It's D. About to react to this vid by The Voice for the People Reacts. It's titled, De'Ara Taylor receives message from Ken Walker after suing him for stealing money. What is happening? They seemed pretty chill. I never thought I would see anything related to them like going back and forth publicly. They seem to, keep things kind of under wraps and not be too into drama. So I'm a bit surprised to see this, but sure. People told me to check this out. Let's see what they have to say. Let's watch.
All right, let's go ahead and address this really quickly. First of all, good morning. It's too early for this. But anyway, let's go ahead and address a couple things. Number one, the $40,000 regarding the car.
Wait, am I missing a part of the video or something? Why? If he's addressing her, what does she say? Oh, we're going to see what she says after?
Came to the end agreement after we had a number of conversations about it. You keep the car, we break even on the loan. The car's valued like $43,000. The loan's $40,000. We break even. Boom. Never heard about it since. You got a bill of sale. You got the title to the car, everything. Cool. That was it. Regarding the bank account, again, extensive text messages regarding this. We had a phone call after all our conversations, December 12th at 4 p.m. I think in 2022 this was. Again, this is in text messages. We had a number of conversations on it. People on your team said, hey, you follow this personal income, pay the taxes on it. Cool. Never talked about it since. Everything else, Snapchat, the YouTube videos, whatever. It's like, I thought we moved past this years ago.
De'Ara Taylor is suing Ken Walker. De'Ara filed paperwork December 31st, 2024. Shout out to Royalty for posting the documents. I am going to sum up 10 plus pages of documents, but if you want to hear Royalty read all 10 plus pages, she does read it on her channel. That link is down below. But let's get into the reason why De'Ara is suing Ken. So back in 2021.
Okay. I thought that maybe she said something like made a video and he was responding to that. But he's responding to the actual lawsuit that people found. How do y'all find these things? Y'all nosy. Like, don't you have to, like, look these things up? Or did she, like, publicly post it? That don't seem like something she would do. I don't know. But this is what he's responding to is the lawsuit itself. Not something she said. It doesn't look like.
In September, when De'Ara and Ken first broke up, they agreed that they would keep the YouTube channels active and all the other social media accounts available for the supporters to watch the old video. And any money that was made in those accounts was supposed to be split 3 ways. So De'Ara get a portion, Ken get a portion, and then there was a portion for the business. Now, not only did they have a YouTube account, but they also had another account with $40,000. This had something to do with the Tesla. They had to split the $20,000. De'Ara get $20,000, Ken get $20,000, and that was in a separate account. But De'Ara never touched her portion of the money. The money was supposed to be in the account. So all of these agreements was made with a lawyer after the breakup. Now, their last big check on YouTube, which was the breakup video, they made over $500,000. So De'Ara got 200 or something thousand, and Ken got 200 or something.
The breakup video, what?
500,000. Check on YouTube, which was the breakup video, they made over $500,000. So De'Ara got 200 or something thousand, and Ken got 200 or something thousand. And then there was a portion for the business where they had to pay the taxes and the lawyers and everything. So that was supposed to get paid. Now, moving forward, De'Ara had her own YouTube page, and she was also trying to start her glasses business. So she was.
I don't know why she's saying the breakup video. It seems like that's the money that they got from the actual YouTube channel. Yeah, it says YouTube pages. They can continue generating money and split the money in the DK4L LLC account with $220,000 going to Walker, that's Ken, right? And then $254,000 going to Taylor. The higher contribution to the account. Oh, okay, well, yeah, I don't know why she said video. That's how much they would get from the YouTube channel. So they were continuing to make money from the YouTube channel, it appears.
Paying much attention to the account. She didn't tap into the account until the end of 2022, and that's when she realized that majority of the money was missing. So De'Ara decided to reach out to Ken and find out why the money was missing. Come to find out, he said majority of the money he spent on his medical bills because a while back, y'all know he got sick in Mexico. He ended up getting an infection to the point where he had to get surgery on his knee. So majority of that money went to the medical bills because he said he was drowning in the medical bills and he needed help. So De'Ara understood at that time, but there's still things that need to be paid, which he agreed on the phone as well that he was going to pay the money back because her portion of the money has to get paid back, and the taxes on the money that was made in 2022 has to get paid as well. So now De'Ara is taking his word, thinking that he's going to pay the money back and pay for the taxes. So she's waiting. Months is passing, no communications. He's not saying nothing, but he's still taking money out of the account. And there's still no money left in the account for the taxes. So at this point, De'Ara said, listen, we need another lawyer because the first agreement ain't working. We supposed to share the money. The money for the taxes supposed to be taken out. I'm supposed to be getting a portion. I ain't seeing nothing. So she hired another lawyer to make up another agreement, which he told the lawyer that he was going to pay the money back and he was going to pay for the taxes. But at this point, De'Ara don't even want the YouTube page because they're already late on the taxes because they didn't pay the taxes for 2022. And now we're in 2023 and their channel is still making money and the taxes has to be paid on that. So De'Ara decided, listen, let's just close down the page. Let's not continue with this because if something happened, De'Ara is the one that's going to be responsible because she the one with the money. She got her own YouTube page where she's making a lot of money and she has her glasses business. She's not trying to put her stuff at risk. So they shut down the YouTube page and that's why we no longer saw the YouTube page because Ken was the only one benefiting off the YouTube page, but he wasn't leaving enough money in there to pay for the taxes on the money, which that's what De'Ara was really upset about. And you already owe money for 2022. We're not doing this. So at this point, De'Ara had to hire a whole new lawyer because their first agreement wasn't working out. So De'Ara, who don't want the IRS to take her business and her money because money is owed on this business, she decided, let's just cut this off. And that's why the whole DK4L pages went away because he was over there taking all the money out and living off of the money, but not leaving enough money for her in the taxes. So they agreed that that was done. Now, not only is he taking money out of the YouTube account, but he also spent the whole $40,000 that was in another account that was supposed to be for him and De'Ara. De'Ara was supposed to get $20,000.
I think having an account with a partner when y'all not even married legally is kind of wild. I would fucking never, because I honestly, that's a whole other conversation, but I think even when you're married, that can get tricky, like putting your money in the same account, but especially when you're not married, I just think that's very risky because, yeah, when you break up, then things can go south very quickly, very easily, and that person has full access to money that you're entitled to.
And he was supposed to get $20,000. He spent the whole $40,000. At this point, what is De'Ara supposed to do? You spending up all the money because he looking at what De'Ara got going on. He see that her glasses business is booming. He see that her YouTube channel is still booming. He see that her Instagram, everything is booming. She getting brand deals. He feel like he's entitled to all the money now. But he's not talking to anybody. At least communicate. You just taking the money and then I'm going in an account surprised as hell that the money ain't there. You know what I mean? Like, let's communicate at least. So now the YouTube channel went away. He took the $40,000. De'Ara like, okay, I'll eat that. I'll take that L. Keep the $40,000. Just give me the title because the Tesla was in his name. So she need the title now. She gets the title. Now we're talking about the land because you know they had a land together. So they decided, let's sell the land. They sell the land. They each get $230,000. So Ken got $230,000 and De'Ara got $230,000. You would think after he get that $230,000 that he would give her a portion of that because he does owe.
Wait, I'm glancing at this fucking lawsuit, bro. It says Walker continues to cry broke, stating that he had to move back in with his mother and feed the ability to pay Taylor back for the money and stuff. What? Not move back in with his mom?
Her for the taxes in her portion of the money. No, he balling out all over Instagram, going on vacation, living his best life,
Why you live
and
with your
spending
mama?
up all the money. Now we're in 2024 and De'Ara is letting months pass by because she's thinking like, okay, at some point he's gonna have to give me my portion of the money. When is that gonna happen? He still didn't give her money. So she had to hire an accountant because at this point you're 2 years behind. So now you got 2022 taxes and you got 2023 taxes that's still haven't been paid. So now penalties, late fees is adding up. So the accountant comes in, they go into the books, check everything, add up all the money that they owe. She goes to Ken in the middle of 2024 and she's like, listen, this is how much we owe. We're behind on the taxes. Do you have your portion? Now he's talking about he broke. He ain't got no money. He live with his mama now. He done blew that $230,000. He don't have any money. He doesn't have any money to pay for the taxes. He just got a whole bunch of stories. So at this point, De'Ara is upset because you done took the money out of the account. You done took the $40,000 and you got $230,000 off of the land and you still broke? You didn't even use that money to flip it and make another business or make more money or something like that. Nothing. He's broke.
Or maybe he's just lying about that. He's on his Tasha K shit, it seems. It seems that he's trying to hide money. And even, you know, if she wins this lawsuit, which it sounds like she could very well win, if what she's saying is accurate and she can prove this, he might be trying to, like, hide money and pretend like, oh, I ain't got it, because he don't want to pay her. That's wild.
Live with his mama now. So now De'Ara hires a third lawyer because now she got to get her money back. Okay, but we done played the games enough. So the lawyer reached out to Ken late 2024 and asked him, okay, do you have the money for the taxes? Do you have anything? He's still crying broke. Even after having a conversation with her, he's not even trying to attempt to try to make any money. And De'Ara see that he's making money because he has Snapchat. He has brand deals on his Instagram. He has a deal with Fashion Nova. We see that you get money. You're not even trying to work out a payment plan or work out some type of situation. And she thought by hiring the third lawyer and the third lawyer contacting him that he would wake up and be like, okay, she's really serious about getting her money. No, he didn't give a damn about none of that. After a while, he just stopped responding to the lawyer altogether. So now De'Ara and the lawyer is contacting Ken again, which he finally decided to answer around November, December. And he's saying, oh, well, you have the Snapchat. Remember their second agreement, because their first agreement didn't work out. But their second agreement was that all the DK4L channels were supposed to be deactivated. And being that the Snapchat that De'Ara has DK4L, he's saying that should have been deactivated as well. But what he's not saying is that originally that was De'Ara's Snapchat. What happened was back in 2017-18, they got a deal with Snapchat where they did 10 episodes. And instead of Snapchat giving them a new Snapchat to do these episodes, they decided to take the person with the most followers, which was De'Ara, and change her page into the DK4L page where they did the 10 episodes. But they only did the 10 episodes. They got their bag, and De'Ara got back on the Snapchat as usual and was posting up, which he didn't have a problem with that. Sis was still posting up as usual. She was posting up her outfits of the days and her answering questions and everything else on the page. So initially, that was always her page. It was just that she had more followers, so they decided to use her page. Now, if he would have had more followers, they would have used his page. But would that not make that his page? I'm pretty sure he would have still took his page back. Exactly. Yes, it does say DK4L, and that's because Snapchat changed the name because of the episodes that they had. But it's still her Snapchat. So he's saying, being that she has a Snapchat that says DK4L, she should use that money that she's getting off of that page to pay for the taxes and all the business expenses. What? But that's not how that works. Yeah, you can't get mad at her for having the DK4L Snapchat when you have the DK4L Facebook that you're now changing to your personal Facebook because you're saying, this is a whole revamp of a Facebook. You done went into the Facebook, changed all the password, changed all the information, and now you're going to be posting up your content over there now. So you're mad at her because she has a Snapchat when you have a Facebook now? That's not fair. So now Ken is mad about that. So he ain't got no point with that no more because she already debunked that point. So now he's saying, during our relationship, you spent majority of the money. Who gives a damn? You didn't have a problem with it back then. If you had a problem, you should have said something back then. This is all new money that's being made after the relationship. You think just... You
should have said something in the relationship and not let her spend all the money. What they got to do with this now?
Because De'Ara spent majority of the money while y'all was in a relationship, that you're entitled to all of the money after the relationship? No, that's not how it works. And this is why a lot of agreements after breakups don't work. Thank God they didn't have kids together, because this will be a whole Nika King situation all over again. Because it seems like just because she's making more money, he feel like he's entitled to majority of their money when that's not the case. You can do the same thing that De'Ara is doing. She took her $230,000 and flipped it. Just because you you didn't do that, that's not her problem. And who's to say you're not doing that because you got a Fashion Over deal, you got a Snapchat deal, and you're getting other brand deals.
Yeah, I don't think I believe that he's broke living with his mama. Well, I don't know if he lived with his mama, but I just don't buy that he's completely flat broke and can't pay her anything
On your account. So that means you're getting at least 10 to 20,000. Now, the fact that you're saying you quote unquote live with your mom now and you're broke and you don't have all of this money to pay the taxes is crazy. When the taxes is only 11,000, I know you pretty much getting more than 11,000 from Fashion Over. Let's talk about it. The whole shit is messy. And De'Ara filed the paperwork December 31st, 2024. And in the paperwork, sis said that she's not accepting nothing less than 100,000. So that number better be over 100,000. And he has to pay for all the attorney fees and all the other expenses that needs to be paid. Because she is sick of it. She done gave this man plenty of time to pay money back that he promised that he was going to pay back. She done gave him plenty of opportunities to make money and possibly pay on these taxes. She had to end up paying on the taxes. She had to pay for the attorneys. She had to pay for the accountant. So all of this money is coming out of her pocket. And he doesn't even care because he feels like just because she has money and she made smart decisions when it came to her money, that she should be the one left paying for everything. Y'all leave y'all comments down below.
Wow. Yes, sue him. I am a big supporter of getting what you're owed, okay? if someone forces your hand, you got to do what you got to do. So sue him. It sounds like you have receipts to prove that he owes you this money, so follow through with it. But yeah, it sounds like he feels like, oh, she's doing well for herself so she can take care of it. I don't need to because she's doing better than me. That's not how it works. You still need to hold your part of the deal and pay half of the taxes for the time that you were making money on that YouTube channel when y'all were a unit. You still owe that. You can't be like, well, you pay that now because you make more money now. That's not how that works. So yeah, I agree with what she's doing. Get your money, sis. Y'all let me know what y'all think though. Let me know what other videos you want to watch and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.